Sorry, we just spent like 3 minutes arguing about when the episode started.
Because I have a trick to sync up the audio and the video, so it's really easy and I don't spend like an hour doing it. So instead, I just clap at the same time he hits a button, and he thought that was the intro.
Yeah. So
No.
I want you people to see the damn intro. The demo's fascinating.
It is, but the clap's for syncing things up. Because otherwise it's really hard, because the audio and our audio recording and the video recording are two separate recordings. And so if...
How many people know who I am? I was only in one video.
You're in two. I split the Brawl thing into two. I mean
Nice.
Smash. I keep wanting to call
One
it
game.
Brawl.
I'm one game then.
Yeah, 2 videos. One round of Smash. Feel free to introduce yourself however you feel like.
I'm John Stolte and I'm an alcoholic. Not really. Although I did get crunk on Christmas Eve, and that was fun. I'm legal to get crunk, so to those of you out there, don't judge me.
And I'm only 19, so...
And I'm gonna go with the standard name of Link, because Link.
In case you're wondering, Jacob and Alex aren't here, it's just me and John, because John is really freaking good at games.
Good at a lot of things, like yelling at people at work. Don't know how to do their jobs.
That's literally part of your job, is yelling at the people who don't know how to... What's with the fucking spacing? That looks so ugly. Ugh. Like, the spacing on this intro text is really weird.
Are we supposed to read with the text, or are we just gonna expect people to read?
Let's go with the latter, because we didn't start reading them.
Okay. I definitely want to give the fairies and Skull Kid a funny voice, though. Like what Game Grumps did with the surgery game. And cranberries. That's probably copyright. Don't sue us. all 5 viewers do not report us to Game Grumps. Because of cranberries.
Because the Game Grumps have copyrighted cranberries.
No. Like, you know, the word cranberries is not, sorry.
Don't try not to touch the table. The
Sorry,
mic's on it and it makes a
I
noise.
tapped the table because I like Dr. Pepper and I have a problem.
Yeah. I'll get you a coaster so that way we don't knock that down so easy.
We'd have to really try to knock down a soda in a static position. I'm more worried about you coming back and then knocking it over.
Well, no, the ground's uneven for the fucking carpet, so...
So you're going to put a flat object on an uneven object and expect it to fix it?
No, it holds. And yes, that is an Aperture Science coaster.
As it should be.
Yeah. It says don't drink the water.
But yeah. But you know how the words "oh my" are not copyrighted, but if you say it in the George Takei voice in like a movie that's making money, like "oh my," that's copyrighted.
Really?
So you can't say like "oh my" or "hee hee hee, you two fairies, it's great." I wonder if he has anything good on him.
I'm sorry, we're making...
This guy.
We're making a guy whose whole legend is that
shouldn't be a problem.
He's a 6-year-old who got lost in a forest. And he's your fucking George Takei impression?
I guess so. I guess that's what we went with.
Jesus. I feel like his voice should be more high-pitched.
Probably, but who wants realism in a video game?
People who like realistic video games.
It's a black fairy. I don't know what to make it sound like.
The black fairy?
It's a fairy. Come on.
He's dark purple.
God damn it. I'm colorblind. Leave me alone. I thought he was black. Ever since this game came out, I thought he was black. Leave me alone.
He's actually a very dark purple. I can understand thinking he's black, but...
Okay, what should the dark purple fairy sound like?
I've never actually done voices on the channel thus far.
Anything. First thing off the top of your mind. Even if it's just you. We'll roll with you.
Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see.
Yeah, he's got a red ring.
What would we do if you drop it and broke it? No way. You can't touch it.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, but sis, why can't I try it out too?
This is be the dumbest thing we've ever done.
Oh, absolutely, but that's not the point.
It's fun.
And if you've played Ocarina of Time, you'll notice Link's movements are like much smoother and fluid instead of brickish and polygonish.
He's still a fucking polygon, though.
Yeah. We're all polygons.
I mean, like, a blocky thing. Link's still very blocky.
Oh, and the fairy's name, the white one? What color is the white one?
White.
It is white. Tattle is white. So their names are Tattle and Tail.
Tail Tattle.
Yes, Tail Tattle. That's what I was going for. Not Tattletale, Tail Tattle.
uh.
Oh,
That's gonna sound great on the recording.
Right? I'm sure we have at least one female fan who's just absolutely turned on by belches.
Now I want to play more Earthbound.
Uh-huh.
I just got up to the first fight with him because I play so often on.
Earthbound is such a ball buster.
It's really fucking hard.
Oh, here's my favorite part of one of my favorite parts of Majora's Mask, which I'm sure I'll say a lot during the series. So you could probably turn it into a drinking game. So not that. That. His jumping animation.
The backflip jump.
The backflip jump and the side jump.
Looks kind of cool, I must admit.
Right? And now we're going down the proverbial rabbit hole.
And dying.
Nope, we don't die. I'm sure there's a game theory on that.
There is. That's actually what I was referencing.
Yeah.
In fact, the areas in Termina are based on the 6 stages of grief. Is it 6?
5.
Okay. 6 sounded wrong in my head. But
Yes,
it's like,
6 is very wrong.
Because it's denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Right?
Right.
Although people don't go through them in order.
Well, what's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it.
Did he eat it? Where's the horse?
The horse is gone. Because there's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it.
So he did eat it.
No. Aw, boo-hoo. Why this sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you.
Well, like, even if he...
Oh,
did you just
now.
do the Hannibal Lecter thing?
Oh, no, I mistexted and it's all your fault.
He did the Hannibal Lecter thing.
I did.
Oh, this is one of the best visual things, I feel. Like, I really want this in an HD, because this...
Right.
Or is this not what I think it is? I don't think it's what I think it is. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm an idiot.
probably, but...
I meant putting on the mask. It's visually and audibly amazing. I definitely want to see it.
Oh yeah, the scream of terror and pain when you had to put on a mask.
Yeah, I love that. That's so well done.
That has to be so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know why he's holding his ears. Is it because he's terrified of Deku shrubs? Is it because they're making a weird sound? Is he terrified of angle from a tree?
To be fair, splinters.
But now he is tree. So, isn't splinters just adding more to your power?
My power is splinters.
Hee hee. Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Forever. Please
What?
tell me you've seen The Sandlot.
No, I have not, actually.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
It's lost on you.
There are a lot of movies I need to see that I haven't seen. Sis! Oh, is he from Tumblr? Is he saying cishet scum?
No. No.
As much as I
Whoa.
love Tumblr.
Whoa! Skull Kid! Wait for me! I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me.
You sound like Crunk.
As I should.
Pull the lever, Crunk!
No. And we're almost at the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
You! If I
Don't
wasn't
mention
dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just stand there, Deku boy.
It says sit.
Don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. Explanation point. Explanation point.
Explanation point?
Why are you looking at me like that? What? Is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please. Come on. A helpless little girl is asking you. So hurry up.
Wait, that's a girl.
That is a girl.
Why?
It is a female fairy. And I knew that when I made this voice.
Okay. I know very little about this game.
Oh, Dale, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own.
I watched the Chugga Let's Play, but, like, I don't remember most of it. I just remember a few scenes that were really interesting.
Now you're Deku Link, so you don't have a sword anymore.
I really feel like Majora's Mask Link would have been a really good addition to the game. Like being able to switch through the transformation masks in Smash.
Right?
Yeah,
But
I
then I felt
definitely
like-
think it would have. But the fact is they ended up cutting out all of the transformations and shit, so...
Hey, wait for me. Don't leave me behind. So, that stuff back there. I, apologize. So take me with you.
She said so twice.
You wanna know about that Skull Kid that ran off, right?
Who just?
And apparently, Skull Kid is a proper noun.
Well, it's a name.
That sounds like a goofy name.
Well, yeah.
Well,
so
I
is Captain
just
America, Iron Man. They're not their real names. They're names they gave themselves.
He doesn't have any parents to give him names. They're all known as Skull Children.
Yeah. So it's a species then.
I guess so. But that's racist, because you still call him Skull Kid.
Skull Kid the Skull Kid?
Yes.
That sounds like naming your cat Shot and hoping no one will realize that Shot is French for cat.
Are we gonna start a new episode?
No, we...
Or do we just
John's
keep going?
staring at my timer, which helps keep track of how long we've been doing an episode for, and he's trying to figure out where we stop him. I'll let you know when we stop it, John.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Okay,
This
what the
is-
fuck's going on?
I am in a flower, and now I'm gonna launch it. Now I can fly, but I fucked up and hit a button I shouldn't have. But Tattle is the same thing Navi did in Ocarina of Time, but instead of Hey Listen, it's just a little ring, so it's a lot less obnoxious. I really don't notice it that much.
Your
Waddle,
voice
waddle,
is
waddle.
echoing.
Oops.
Let's just hope it doesn't mess with the audio too much. God, this is the most I've ever talked about any of the technical shit in any of the videos. You're just breaking all of the illusions.
I know. I'm sorry. Can't help it. My voice is loud. I got nuts.
I'm pretty sure you already had those.
It hurts when you flash people with them. It paralyzes them. So when you flash your nuts at people, it paralyzes them. Especially the all-woman pirate group.
Oh yeah, the Gerudos, I think they're called.
They're the Gerudo pirates in this. So
Oh.
they went from the desert to the sea.
That's very weird.
This, the fucked up Deku shrub,
Isn't
that
I
is
think
that
it's-
is who gave you your form. That poor son of a bitch. Or at least it's what it's alluded to.
never outright confirmed.
Yeah, but later on in the game, and I'll tell you when we get to it, I'll tell you about a Deku shrub who comes and sees that tree who looks like a Deku shrub. Because all of your forms come from creatures in the game. It's like that whole alchemy thing. To get something, you have to give up something of equal value. So, to gain a form, someone has to give
This
up their
camera's
form.
really bad. It makes it like this is a platforming section, and you can't see all that well because the platforming,
There is
like
no-
the camera was just so bad.
There's very little platforming in this game.
That section was though. That section was like run up this corridor with a camera in your ass, so you can't see what you're doing.
I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel
Can
far
we
and
not
wide.
get racism complaints?
Fine. I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. Possibly a rapist. So here I am at a lost, and now
At a
I
lost?
found you. I said lost.
And then you.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Now don't think me rude, but I have been following you.
This
Like
makes.
a rapist. 'Cause I like woody little boys.
Jesus.
Or I know of a way to return you to your former self. Trees don't have back doors. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What?
Is he
Is it
teleporting?
Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task.
Like, you can do this shit in a 2D game, but in a 3D game, it's really jarring.
Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow. And I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time is up here.
My time here is up.
Go fuck yourself. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. By courage, I mean penis. Because you're one giant piece of wood. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I am counting on you.
So we went to prevent the racism complaint, and instead we're gonna get pedophilia complaints because of you.
I gotta offend someone. It's my goal to offend at least everyone by the end of this, so I'm not anything. I'm just an asshole.
Jesus.
I'm not a racist. I'm not a bigot. I'm just an asshole. He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking out loud.
I need to get Emperor's New Groove lines and have you read them in that
But 3
voice.
days, even if we never sleep, that leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding.
Why do you never sleep?
Link?
Yeah.
Because you're a video game protagonist, damn it. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. With very pointy titties. Look, you want to find the skull
Oh
kid,
yeah, I
don't you?
forgot about that.
The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. She's like Santa Claus. She knows when you are sleeping. And knows when you're awake.
Have you seen the robot chicken thing for Santa?
Yes.
Oh, I fucking love that.
And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy.
He knows
She can
when
poke
you're
eyes
at
out with those
home.
titties.
He knows when you're away.
Go to the
And
shrine.
he's starting to recognize that life is morally gray.
Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy there. Now, I'm not going to listen to her, and I'm going to go in the totally opposite direction, which is south.
I don't know what we're doing. Whoa, Pikachu.
No, it looks like Pikachu, but it's not.
So I can't throw Pokeballs at him.
No.
That is a frog.
This is an important frog.
Can you kill him?
I cannot do anything with the frog as of right now.
Okay.
I need to be about roughly halfway through the game.
Whoa.
It is a stray fairy, so it is a broken piece of the Great Fairy.
Okay. Shit's just happening.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
To be fair, you know what you're doing, so...
Absolutely.
Okay, Pikachu.
Okay.
Pikachu's back.
He is related to a 3-day-long quest.
In-game or real life?
In-game.
Okay. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, this game would take way too long.
Can you imagine a Skyrim-style game where you can't wait, and your character is considered sleeping when you're not playing the game, and it moves at a factor of 1 second per second?
That'd be awful.
It'd be
ratio
the
of 1 to
worst
1.
game ever.
It's called Animal Crossing. What? I'm kidding. I like Animal
Except-
Crossing.
Animal Crossing's designed to be played in 20-minute intervals.
See this?
Yes.
It's an owl statue
What does it do?
that you save.
Oh.
But you need a sword. But guess what I don't have? A
Sword?
I don't have an object with which to stab it with.
Understood. That is... Is that a Skull Kid balloon?
That is a Majora's Mask balloon.
Okay.
Because he's creepy. Because this little guy's like, we let Skull Kid into our organization, which helps people, but he's an asshole. So now I'm gonna pop a balloon with his face on it. And this guy,
Is Tingle the creepy murderer?
he thinks he's a fairy, which I guess is fine because my uncles are technically fairies. By that I mean they're gay. They're very gay. And they finally got married. Yay,
Yay.
marriage equality.
Yay! I think it's technically legal here now. I know we had to wait until a certain time frame for it to be legal in Wyoming.
I can't remember.
I think it was as of January 1st it
But-
would be legal.
But that bastard never called me to let me know he's getting married. And he's been with Uncle Bob forever. And it makes me sad we didn't know because he crashed my sister's wedding. I say crashed, but
He was invited.
more or less
It's just that information was...
very kept under bars.
Yeah.
Tingle in this game.
How
just
was
gives you
her
naps.
wedding, by the way?
It was great, and it was small. And Vegas was great because I won a lot of money. And I spent it all on a graphics card and NVIDIA Shield.
Okay.
I'm a computer enthusiast and a nerd.
Enthusiast.
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 But yeah, you give that Great Fairy back, and you give that Stray Fairy back, and
I
bam.
activate polymerization.
Yeah, pretty much. But each dungeon is associated with a color of Stray Fairy. If you collect all 15 Stray Fairies, you get a superpower.
Cool.
It's awesome.
I imagine it's not like some video games where like the boost is completely ignorable.
Yeah, I like the boosts. They're totally worth it.
I know there's a side quest in Wind Waker that's really hard to do, and the fucking prize is a single green rupee, and haven't completed it, and it's really annoying.
I should probably be reading again, but I think we gave up on that. Unless it's Tattles, Skull Kid, or Tail. I think we've given up.
Okay, you are very dizzy.
I am, but
I get headaches like that sometimes where I just feel like I'm gonna fall over.
But now
I know your pain, Link. Oh, and then you just landed? What?
I am a super Deku Shrub. By that I mean I can spit bubbles now. That's really it. I spit magic bubbles.
Well,
there's nothing clever about it. I spit magic bubbles. But it gives you your first air quote long range attack in the game, which isn't very strong, but
at least
good.
you have range,
It gives you something more than your spin attack.
which makes you look like the world's best ballerina.
And
Do you know where every collectible is off the top of your head?
No, I don't know where all the pieces of heart are. I know where all the masks are because the third dungeon in the game is a water dungeon, and my sister and I, when we were younger, really, really, really did not want to play it. So we went through the effort to find all of the masks in the game, or almost all of them, because there's one mask that you find just through the story.
What are you doing?
Minigame.
Awesome.
I have to hop from Deku Flower to Deku Flower and collect rupees. And you have to do this all 3 days in a row, in-game days in a row, so you can get a piece of heart.
Oh.
And then the Deku Shrubs regard you as a type of...
Deity?
Yeah, kind of. They're like, you're not allowed here anymore. No experts.
Oh. Amateurs only?
Yeah, because they're trying to screw people out of money. You're just too good.
Well, to be fair, you have like infinite days to practice, right?
Yeah, but it costs 10 rupees each. And, God, it's always a pain in the ass because you can
You
never
don't
get
have a shadow?
Yeah, you can't do a top-down perspective. So it can be really difficult.
Yeah, one of the things that I
And you
really
gotta-
hate about the older games is the camera, because they just...
You gotta do it in a minute and 15 seconds, which isn't bad, mind you, but it still can be a bitch.
Like, they didn't know how to do cameras back then. Like, Mario 64 had it pretty good, like, one of the best for the time frames, but... Oh my god, is it bad when you compare it... Like, Sunshine's also really bad. I hate Sunshine's camera.
There we go. I got it. Got on the first try. That makes me feel better. And then they give you 50 rupees.
Oh wow, you have a lot of money now.
And I'm gonna go all deposit in the bank.
Okay. Well, do you know what you can actually do?
What?
Leave this temple next time.
Oh, okay.
Episode segue. What?